Hello? Hello, hello? I'm checking. Hey, hello! Uh, Let me just check on YouTube. Yay, we're live! Konnichiwa, what's up, everyone? Hello. Uh, it's one of those late night hours. I wasn't able to stream earlier this afternoon, cause I was out. I was playing Warhammer. Uh, I was playing Kill Team with my good friends at a coffee shop because undisclosed, a very anonymous game store will not allow us to play Warhammer, and it's not because we were banned or anything. It's just store policy. But it sucks. But we had to make do. So we actually went to this coffee shop like that was nearby us, and we've actually been like going there pretty regularly, and it's pretty cool that like the because it's like we have to get like a big table for us to play Warhammer, and we try as much as possible not to disrupt any of the customers. So we like really keep it down. We keep it to ourselves to try to keep everything nice and tidy. But it's so, how you say, it's really nice like when they're just like chill about, when coffee shops are just like chill about us just playing out an entire bloody board game in the middle of their shop. And then you have like there's some random ass customers like just look over our table and like wonder like what the fuck are these guys doing? And like we're grown ass men who play with like miniatures. Playing, I don't know, 5D 4D chess to them. That's what it looks like. It's always a surreal experience, but like I don't know, and I kind of just noticed it now. But like it feels kind of draining when you have like that many eyes on you. Like they're not like approaching us or anything, but like you can kind of feel their gaze, and like not at us specifically, but like at the board itself. I mentioned that to my friend. It was like, yeah, they were really. I wasn't alone in feeling that way. Like, yeah, they were really, like, looking over our table and like wondering, like, what the hell are these guys doing? But yeah, other than that, oh yeah, as you may have noticed, like the live stream from yesterday, I believe. So I've privated it for the time being because I still have to edit some things out, but it will go back up shortly after. Uh, Hold on. I'm actually playing music in the background, and I hope that the stream doesn't pick it up because it's copyrighted music. I will tell you like what I'm listening to. It's the God of War Valhalla soundtrack. I don't know, like with the mood that I'm currently doing with the. Okay, let's actually like get out of the transition screen. But like, hello, back at it here again. So, as the title of the video, the live stream suggests, I am going to finish, or at least try to accomplish and polish up like the line art for our main protagonist here. Shit, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah. So we're gonna try to complete this, or at least polish up the line work today. And then tomorrow, that's when I can start like doing in the rough paints and like the photo textures, and then pretty much trying to finish it all in like one stream. Yeah, speaking of that, ever since I started streaming, I've noticed that my workflow, it feels like it's gotten faster, or at least like to me, I get more shit done like than I was by like doodling by myself. But then like I also have to consider as well that this whole concept, like because the conceptualizing the idea itself, that actually took quite a while. Like just creating this very potato sketch took several tries, like very unpolished tries, which is actually like the segue into that. Like I was thinking about like, what if I also do my ideations on stream as well? But then like how I'm processing it in my head is like, I kind of want to leave this kind of ideation, this very rough sketching phase on my like, because I do it on pen and paper. I don't know, like the ideas tend to flow better when it's a physical medium. That's how I've sort of like figured out for myself. Like the ideas tend to flow better on physical medium than I were to do it on digital. So like for now, a lot of my ideas would mostly be on paper and off stream, and then like on stream is when I start to bring in like the concept and like all, it's just like doing the necessary steps to bring it to life. But yeah, that's basically it. If ever I, oh yeah, and also another thing, like, I am in like my private Discord's VC, so anyone else could like just hop on in. I already left a notice. If they wanna like come in, and because like I'm streaming on YT, YouTube late at night. So I was like discussing this with like Tenchi and Boxy, like off stream, like when the stream ended yesterday, where like I don't want to just like pop into like an existing VC and then suddenly say like, oh hey guys, mind if I stream? Like no, I kind of want, I asked like, or not really asked, but like I established like with them like, okay, like I'll go to a separate VC, I'll put it there that hey, I'm streaming, and like if you want to come in, like that's all good. I don't know, like I know that like at the time, like yesterday, they were just like chilling, like doing their own thing, but like at the same time, like I don't want to feel like I hijacked whatever vibe was going on, because there's that pressure of like having your words and your actions being recorded. It kind of makes you feel self-conscious, which I get, and I don't want to put anyone in that kind of like awkward positioning. So like I was like, yeah, I'll just move to a separate VC. If you guys want to hop in, like feel free to do so. So at the moment, no one's here. It's just me talking to myself. In chat, I remember to advertise it to Twitter. So yeah, anyways, I don't know what I'm gonna do about his facial features, but so I'm thinking, what if I actually just make him Keanu Reeves? Like, give him like a longer beard and like ruffled hair. Like I'm thinking maybe like Dante from Devil May Cry 5 hair, where it's kind of long in the show. You know, speaking of that, speaking of Devil May Cry, uh, so the memes of like the bury the light memes have resurfaced once again because of a certain rock girl, or freaking Bibu. I love Bibu. Bibu is cool. Although like her Gyat for the Rizzler, it kind of hurts my brain. It's so wild. Like the memes nowadays, like oh, hello, who's this? Someone joined VC. Hello. Oh, hey Vel. Evening. Hello. As you can see, I'm also streaming. If that's all right. Yeah, yeah. So I was like talking about like how sticking out your gat for the Rizzler. I don't know if you know that me. Wait, let me go to OBS because like I have the desktop audio muted because I'm playing like God of War music while I'm working. Hold on. So the stream can hear you. Hello, Val.
Hi there. Hi.
Hi.
Welcome
Hello,
to
welcome.
Pat's stream. Let's take
Yes,
it
you
on.
can use my name. It's fine.
Yeah. All right. Well,
Yeah,
anyways.
but yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So I was like saying like how Gyat. I don't understand like Skibidi Toilet or Gyat for the Rizzler. Like I think I'm at that age where like I just don't understand. I can say like I just don't understand kids nowadays. And
Uh-huh.
like bro, okay, I grew up with like YouTube poop, like the OGs of like Machinima, to Super Best Friends Play, the the gamer poop memes, the I like your ass, or some I like your ass. You're lying, Morgan. I'll have you know that there's no. I grew up with that shit. Even that's bullshit. Actually, the Gmod Idiot Box series. I grew up with that, and I found it funny. And sometimes like I go back every now and then, and I still have like a little bit of a giggle. But then when I watch like Skibbity Toilet, I try to sit down and watch the absurdity of it. I don't understand it.
I'm not surprised like how people under like goes with it, but it's I mean it's the character design is nice I guess,
I, I,
but
character design. I don't know, man. It's just a guy sticking his head out of a toilet.
and a freaking camera.
And yeah, and a camera thing. I don't know. Like this feels
Do
like
you got viewers going on right now? Do you got like chatter
none
or?
at the moment. Like I think I mentioned this as well, or I don't recall. I kind of have short term memory, but like I wanted to see as well, like how much I can talk when I'm by myself. Like for the past three streams, like it's been like you, Boxy, Tenshi, like have been like really helpful and like maintaining like that the talking
Oh,
on
I'm not
stream.
really that good.
Like it's been a huge help. So like I've been wanting to see for a while now. Like it can I sustain like this kind of energy, this kind of talking while
Yeah,
I'm by
yeah.
myself.
It's a good practice. Like
Yeah.
trying to increase your confidence when it comes to speaking by yourself. It's fine, even though you're not like speaking in front of a person. It's fine. It's like it's what I call this. It's there's that time of like intra-communication, I think, or intercommunication, something
Yeah,
like that.
yeah. It's like voicing out your thoughts.
Yeah, rather than like inside and all that, because I usually speak but to myself, but I have hard time speaking in the inside as well, because
Yeah,
there's a
right. Like
lot
it's
going
so
on.
much easier to like process your thoughts when like you vocalize them, right?
Yeah, yeah.
It's either
The
vocalizing them or like putting it into writing, like puts relieves a lot of pressure of that mental pressure from you. I'm not just talking about like, like emotional stuff, but like also like how you process like information in general. So right now I'm kind of deciding on like how to go about the guy's face. Cuz like his
oh,
armor,
are you
his
doing
pose.
night right now?
Yeah, I'm doing like the one that I said I would finish. So like for this
Oh,
stream, I don't know until how long I'm going to be streaming because I have to go to the palenque tomorrow in the morning,
uh-huh.
and I'm a
Really?
dumbass. Well, I'm not really,
Why?
because I'm the one that's driving.
Oh, well, you gotta sleep, I guess. How long have you been in the stream already? Doesn't really
I
have to
just
be
I just
late.
started like 15 minutes. Wait, how long has the stream been going? It's probably like 15 minutes already.
I mean, if you gotta sleep, man, you gotta sleep. It doesn't. It's fine if you just stay. You can come back to this like the
But
streaming next time.
I need the watch time. I need no, I'm kidding. No, I'm trying to
Yeah,
maintain like
don't
consistency.
be like me.
I'm trying to
Don't be like me.
maintain consistency. Not I'm not really after the watch time. I'm
Yeah,
more after
what
like
matters is
the
that you get back to it, you know?
consistency. Yeah.
Exactly. Because me, that was my mistake before. Even though I'm supposed to do something important, I try to. What I did instead is that not really wasted my time, but I mostly focused my time on streaming and forgot all the things that I needed to do in the outside world. I mean, streaming is fun, yes, but there's a lot of priorities that I need to handle
Mm-hmm.
that I didn't was able to do before especially during the pandemic. But yeah,
Oh,
that's kind of my
yeah.
share.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it's up to you, man. If you can like stay up a bit more, then yeah, go ahead and just hopefully you just wake up early in the morning.
For me, right now, my goal would be to just like get this to a polished enough state. Cause like I don't think I'm gonna do like a final line art. Like I think I'm just gonna take this, clean it up, and then that because I'm gonna paint over it anyways, and then that will be my base for like when I start painting over things.
Mm.
And then next
I mean,
stream, I'm hoping to finish that by then.
yeah, that would be a good idea to schedule things out. Yeah,
Yeah. So like I think
I'm actually
the
I'm
guy.
actually trying to stream on Facebook, but I'm not sure. What do you think is much better, Facebook or Twitch or YouTube?
Okay.
Depends on their audience, right?
Yeah, depends on audience and like yeah, depends on like your target audience.
Mm-hmm.
I've heard though that Twitch people usually stream on Twitch more of for like the visibility and discoverability. Like
Yeah,
it's so easy to discover new streamers because it is a streamer based platform, which I get. But then like
exactly.
the thing that I see an issue there is like how do you then translate your regular Twitch viewers into YouTube viewers and vice versa, right?
Yes.
So like how do you convert like Twitch YouTube to Twitch and how do you convert Twitch to YouTube? Like it's gonna like I get the the pros and cons of it. But for now, just to keep things simple, I think for me I'm going to stick mostly to YouTube
Mm-hmm.
because it is relatively chill and I don't really have to like worry about like like attaining more viewers and whatnot. I mean, I would love there
Yeah.
to be like more viewers, like more random people to just like discover my stream. But like, I'm trying to keep the why I stream in the first place in mind, which is like, well, aside from one, so I don't like end up just drawing by myself for the most part. And also because like I want the people like if ever right the
Yeah.
people I applied to like their companies that I applied to like happen to watch the
How did that
stream.
go?
Oh yeah, I haven't heard from it yet, but like last I heard from my friend, she gave the link to my previous stream, uh, to her office mate, and her office mate like put my stream on the main monitor on his main monitor, and like I couldn't react to it at the time because like I don't wanna suddenly call her out, like hey why are you watching my stream while you're working?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I just found it like super funny. Like some of her office mates were like watching me, and like in the back of my mind, I'm like, hey, if you guys need a background artist, hello, I'm free and I'm near a certain
Did you?
area. I'm near a
Yeah.
certain area that I cannot disclose for legal reasons.
I have a question by the way. Did you do the background that you did for the what I'm seeing right now in Discord? The one that you posted.
The one I posted?
Yep.
Oh, the my thumbnail. You mean?
Yeah, in your thumbnail,
Yeah.
yes.
Okay. I made it as like a practice. And then it turned
Oh,
into a joke because I added the guy that's peeing. Hold on, it's actually my transition screen. Like if you look
oh,
right
that's a big,
there,
big
that
one.
little guy
There's
right
big
there
one.
is peeing over the edge.
Oh,
God, funny story. Funny story about this. Like I made this like last year, and then
mhm.
I went to Graphicom Manila. And it just so happened like some big names were there, like Artgerm. Artgerm was there. I even have his calling card. So like I
Oh,
wasn't
okay.
able to get like his like his posters or art books or anything, but I got his calling card. Really cool. Like he has a very neat like business card. So I approached him. I was like, hey, can you like give me some like what are your thoughts on like my portfolio if it's like strong? And one of the best
Uh,
things that he said is like there are very few like like true like people who focus on environments and backgrounds. So like that was like very reassuring to me. But like the fun like going back to this image, so I have like my portfolio usually on my phone. I forgot that this was in it, and when I showed it to
mm.
him, I felt my heart sank because you could clearly see in on my phone the little guy that's pee, and I think like he had to double back and like see was like am I looking at that right? It's like no, 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 Mr. Art Germ, sir. That is not a guy peeing over the edge. That you see, that is just a practice that I did. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
But I swear, like I tried to keep it in so much that my heart sank. Also, I got to meet Rob Cham.
Who's that?
He is a this illustrator and art graphic artist. I
Mm.
think he's done like some OPM covers for like his friends and bands. I believe he's also made like a. He's currently working on an animation.
Mhm.
You can look it up. Like his art is really cool. I think you would appreciate it. The very like
Who's it again?
Rob Cham, Rob Cham.
Pogchamp?
I mean, yes, he is pretty poggers. Rob Cham. I'll post it in.
Rog, Rog, Rogchamp?
Wait, wait. I'll send it in a couch chat.
Okay.
Yeah, and
Oh,
also like he designed one of my favorite shirts actually, which I got from Graphica Manila. Like he was the one who made like the shirt that you get when you attend Graphica for that year at
Rogchamp.
least.
In
Yeah.
Insta. He's like a Filipino or something?
Yes, he's Pinoy na Pinoy siya.
Oh.
So
Yeah, he also does nice illustrations.
yeah,
Nice.
like his illustrations are so playful, so nice, very colorful.
So relatable, yeah. A lot of relatable things that people could relate to.
Yeah,
Which is
and
nice.
also I remember, uh, his hair was dyed blue at the time. And then like when I asked him for his autograph, I said like, "Oh yeah, your autograph kind of looks like Sonic." I I kid you not. I tried to do a Sonic. I said to him like, "Do you want to hear my Sonic impression?" And I gave him my Sonic impression. It was the cringiest thing that I've ever done. And there were like a lot of people, like professional students alike, that saw me do it. And I was like, yeah, like when it was done, it was like it was fine and all, but like looking back at it, it's like, no, why Patrick? Why are you showing off? Why did you decide to do this? I was like, I gotta go fast. Chili dogs.
Man,
Okay, like how I go into like the Sonic cadence mode is that I don't know if you've seen that video, Val, of like the the Sonic uh the Sonic fan dub there, the Sonic '06 fan dub. And like one of the
Yeah.
opening scenes was like Sonic saying, "Heh, one! Come on, Elise!" Like I can send
Man,
that.
you really don't. You freaking sound like him.
Yeah, that's how I get into the Sonic voice. It's like I keep repeating that same line. I don't know why it's so funny. Like
It's
that.
so you.
I mean, yeah, I like to laugh at stupid shit.
Nah, it's not stupid. It's just funny.
Okay, anyways, I'm actually getting distracted from drawing.
Yeah,
Uh,
focus on your drawing. At least you did some a bit of chat.
yeah.
I'm just trying to figure out right now how to remove my Twitch account in the stream elements that I've logged into, and right now I'm having a hard time, and I can't even delete the account properly.
Oh, you're using Stream Elements.
Yeah, I am, but I don't know how to remove it.
Ah, shit, I don't know how either. Sorry, man.
Dave. Oh, hold on. But yeah, I mean, it do be like that.
Okay, so for the story of this guy, like the story was kind of like Tenchi helped me figure it out, where it's kind of like I want this guy to be sort of an older elf, and like by our understanding, elves live a long time, so like having this elf guy, like a very like wizened elf guy in a knight in a suit of armor, like it sort of tells that story of like he's been a knight for so long, for like god knows how long, that he still has his old armor, and that he has a beard now. So like it kind of tells you like how much time has passed, and I kind of want to show that. So for the beard, I'm thinking of just basically making him Keanu Reeves with like a thicker beard and like disheveled hair. So like I'm kind of just like referencing Keanu Reeves's like beard hair.
Hold on. Wait a minute.
Gelang. Oh, and Vel's gone. Alright, chat, it's just you and I. Let me just mute the desktop audio again. Gonna go back. Oh shit, I closed it. Uh, God, you know, sometimes I'm glad that I muted the desktop audio because for my Opera GX, one of the mods that I have, it basically gives you like Ninoma Inanis noises every time you open and close tabs. So like you're gonna hear wah or pain when you close a tab. I don't know. I'm just in case you haven't noticed, I am a takodachi. Yeah. Okay. Shit. That's the wrong tab. God. I would love to get like a second monitor, like eventually. Speaking of, like, since Valentine's Day is coming up, I am aiming to like open commissions like by February, which is like next week. Let's have his beard a little longer. Because I know generally, like, elves don't grow hair. They're very, like, clean shaven, like, very smooth. But, like, I want to show, like, yeah, it's not that they're like, they just can't grow hair. It's more of, like, not enough time has passed for them to even grow the facial hair. Especially, like, when it's this thick. And I think, like, I can sell that story even more by having like it doesn't have to be like super thick actually. Yeah, let's not make it like too thick. But just like having him get that like fuzz, that gruff, really sells the idea of like, yeah, time has passed, and then when juxtaposed to this modern setting, like, yeah, time has passed for this old soul, like literal old soul. I mean, you won't be able to see it so much up close. But I'm hoping like from afar you can kind of tell that his eyes are like drooping, very tired. He really is like an old soldier. I want to keep that very feminine like eyebrow, because like, or eyelashes, sorry, because like he is an elf. He is an elven warrior. Is this why I'm listening to God of War soundtrack? Yeah, maybe. It's like kind of matches. Actually, how does like John Wick's hair look? John Wick. Oh yeah, actually, his hair in John Wick is really good. Really good reference for what I want to achieve. That like very disgruntled yet refined look. Yeah, you know, I'm just making like elvish Keanu Reeves. By the way, God of War soundtrack is amazing, guys. In case you haven't seen it or heard of it. It's a very emotional soundtrack, especially for the people that like really miss the old God of War Valhalla, the free DLC, which is, by the way, free, is absolutely amazing because it pays homage to Kratos' Greek roots, like everything from like the previous games. It is a genuine masterpiece. That God of War Valhalla is really Santa Monica Studios like genuine love letter to like, hey, thanks for sticking with us throughout all of this time. And it's such a nice gesture that they made it free. They had every right, technically. Yeah, no, not technically. They really had every right to charge like what are DLC prices nowadays, like $30, $20, 45 even. But they chose to make it free. Because I guess, like, for the fans that stuck through the series, even after its drastic shift in 2018, this is their thank you letter. This is their your reward as a player, as a fan. And I think that's just beautiful. Actually, I kind of wanna. Kind of does look like pretty Kratos. Did I just yassify Kratos? That's funny. Okay. Uh, I need to choose a new soundtrack. Um, Near Automata. Yeah, actually, because this piece is based off Near Automata, kind of on Near Automata, adjacent. I'm sorry you guys can't hear this, but like I really don't wanna get banned for accidentally playing like copyrighted music. So you're gonna have to like listen to my voice. I'm sorry. You know what that reminds me? Like whenever I see John Wick, like I remember I had this professor back in college that basically looked like John Wick. Or like we called him Sir John Wick because like his hairstyle was kind of like this, but a little bit longer. And like he had like the facial hair and everything. So like he was like really just Filipino John Wick. And it's funny because like even the faculty, the other professors would like call him John Wick. Uy, nandyan si John Wick. Like whenever he comes on stage or something to give like a speech. Fun times. Let's actually have some more hair. God. And tomorrow morning I have to like wake up super early because it's the palengke or the wet market here in the Philippines. And, like the amount of people that you kind of have to fight for like good deals. And the worst part is like it's not the place itself. The place itself is okay. Like there is parking that I can like just chill at. Like what irks me the most is like the road going there. Like getting to the place is painful. I don't know if I should like. I mean, it wouldn't be like shown so much. Yeah, I don't know why I'm like focusing so much on the face. As long as the pose has that melancholic feeling, I feel, then then this is enough. God, also like another thing that I wanna. Jesus Christ, this actually looks. So I've also been thinking like, what if I stream like gameplay as well here? But then like I've done a little bit of research where like you don't want to confuse people as to what your content is. So because like my originally this was really for me to like get my work out there by like streaming my drawing process. But then like I also want to see if I can like play games on stream as well. I don't know. Am I inspired too much by Ina? I guess so. Because Ina's not really much of a. She doesn't really draw as much. Like, she just happens to be like a VTuber who can draw. I even think she said it herself. Like, she's not. She doesn't think herself as an art streamer or an art VTuber. She's just a VTuber that happens to draw. I think that's valid. That's valid. I enjoy like all sides of her content, like gameplay and chatting, and just like hearing funny Ina noises. Yeah. Damn, I wish I could be a cute anime girl. I mean, technically I can. I was joking with my friends. I was like one of them, he suggested like, oh, why don't you get like an avatar for your like while you draw, like PNG tuber, essentially. And I was thinking, and I will get one, like eventually, like after this is done. I don't know if I'm gonna go ahead with the stream of making the avatar on stream, a PNG on stream, or like it's gonna be another thing. Like I was thinking, right? Like I get like my first milestone of like 10 subs. Like I'm going to just like draw a stick figure, and that's gonna be like my PNG. Like this is literally just gonna be my PNG while I'm drawing. Like no joke, this is the stretch goal, to even get like a visual avatar of me, myself, is 10 subs. I'm like already at 8, which is actually surprising for me. Like I know majority of the people that subscribe to me, like personally, and I thank them for their support. But like 10 subs, like damn. But anyways, going back, like 10 subs, you guys are gonna get this. And then I was thinking like, okay, what if like at 50 subs, you get like a much more like anatomically correct, like literally just the mannequin, like that. Like you guys just get like a mannequin. And then 100 subs. I don't know if this is possible. Well, it probably is like given time, but like 100 subs is a proper character design. Proper character design. I'm really bad at character design. Like, if I were to objectively speaking, my skills, my skill in design is mostly in environments and like props and whatnot. Anything non-living, like I can do it. But if you were to ask me to design a character, I would either need a lot of supervised help, or it is going to look absolutely potato. Yeah. Oh well, no one's here, but I'm surprised that I'm able to like keep up talking for like by myself for this long. like I don't know. Normally I would get conscious whenever like, oh, I'm just talking to myself, but like I don't know. I I don't feel that shame. I don't know if it's because like I'm so tired that like I don't have time for this feeling of shame, or because I'm so used to talking to myself. Like whenever like what me and Vel were talking about, we're just like aerating ideas essentially to ourselves. I think it might be the latter. And it might be a mix of both, where I'm kind of just like tired of everything. Like if no one comes and I'm talking to myself, like fuck yeah, let them think I'm schizophrenic. Okay, I've talked for like a good 50 minutes, and I have barely scratched the surface on this. I am so bad. This is hard. Okay, I didn't think streamer brain rot was real, but until like I actually started it, and now that I'm like by myself and just talk to myself, like it's so easy for me to like lose track. Holy shit. Okay, hold on. Let's look at our reference again. I don't know. That's the horizon line. Oh, Sad Keanu. Goodbye, Sad Keanu. Okay, so it is a little bit baggy. I know that this one is. I don't like the look of this personally. I don't like the look of this. I much prefer this one, like with the. I don't know. I think. I think I might just like. Because I don't like the look of just the bare neck. Like you can already see he's looking up towards the sky and he already has his head tilted. Like I'm just gonna cover a bit of his neck. I don't really vibe his bare neckness. So like I like the look of this one. But like the armor details for this one I think I'm gonna keep. God damn, that's a lot of detail. Well, it's okay. I chose this. I chose this life. I chose this life, so I'm going to sit with it. This technically wouldn't be the first time that I'm actually working with like some FF14 inspired designs, if I'm being honest. Like I remember I made like this fusion design for like an environment like inspired by like F14. I don't know, I'm really fascinated as well with like the legend of King Arthur and like the whole idea behind Excalibur being a sword that essentially dictates the fate of a nation. I don't know. I just like swords. I like cool swords, and like Fate's Excalibur is probably like my favorite rendition. So like I was thinking like, what if I could like bring Fate Stay Night's Excalibur into like F14. Yeah, speaking of F14, it's funny because like I've barely played. I haven't played enough of FF14, but like I'm so engrossed in its world building and its just overall design. Like I spent more time with its art books rather than the game itself. I find that super funny. Okay. Hmm. So it seems that maybe streaming at night probably is the best. Oh shit, actually. Ah, damn, I forgot to tell Vel earlier. Like, one of the things that the pros of like streaming on Facebook is because if your target audience, if you want to reach, is like mostly Filipino, Facebook is very good because like I don't know if we're like the Philippines makes up a majority of the users of Facebook worldwide. Like Facebook honestly is kind of a it's not a dying platform, but like worldwide, like whenever I mention to people, like especially in the US, like, oh yeah, do you have Facebook, like they're perplexed and they're like, huh, Facebook, no one's used that for years. So I'm like, okay, yeah, I guess it's just my country that mostly uses Facebook. It's a very interesting thing. Ooh. I'm thinking, should I have made this bigger? Yeah, I'll make it. Yeah, so this is gonna get painted over anyways. I don't wanna spend too much time, like, really fixing up the armor. God, near Automata really has this like melancholic feel to it. Kind of makes you think. Like, eventually, and this is an idea that's also brought up in like Freyren, where like after 100 years, people will still be able to remember you, but like, will they remember you after 1,000 or like 2,000 years? And it's interesting because like as I'm putting content and like I'm streaming my voice, my drawing to the internet, and it's gonna stay there for a while, a while. Like, for how long though? Like with the especially like with the amount of information that the world receives every second, like the need for more storage just becomes like exponentially greater, and will only continue to grow, like in the coming years. So like, I don't know. Like I feel like eventually like maybe when I'm gone, or like I don't know, when most of the people that I've watched, like grown up watching, are gone, that's when like the great video purge, the great arc, maybe the second burning of Alexander, the Library of Alexandria is gonna happen. I don't know. That would be so. That would honestly be really sad to just suddenly lose all of this history, all of the world's. Because, yeah, this is basic. Like, the internet, as much as, like, people say, like, it's bad for you, it is the collective knowledge of humanity. And it reminds me of, like, a video that I was watching where, God, I think it was, like, Tenchi that sent it to me. Like, sent it to our Discord server, where one of these, like, uh, highly respected music engineers, he really like believes that above all else, physical media, physical data will be the one to triumph above all because of how easy it is to preserve, or not really how easy it is to preserve, but like how easy it is to use as well. There, like he went on a tangent or an anecdote about like the very the one of the first things that they sent to space was like a golden record. It was like one of the smartest moves that they did, and was glad he was like really like looking back. He was like glad like yeah it was that they sent up a record because it's so easy to figure out based on like the grooves that's on the physical medium. I was like, okay, it has grooves. So what if like you know you ran something across the grooves? Like civilizations like light years away would be able to figure it out, and I think that's pretty cool. It kind of reminds me of the idea that like even until now like video games, despite like its constant evolution, our safe icon is still the floppy disk. Yeah, for all the kids that may be watching, like, did you know that the save icon that's being used prominently until now is the floppy disk, or is a floppy disk? Actually, I think I should widen him a bit more. I feel just so like his. God damn, imagine if after like 10,000 years, Skibidi toilets still existed. It was like a very prominent, like, part of our culture. I would just like fucking die. I would just cease to exist. I mean, at that point, like, I would have already like went bye bye. Or like if I heard like from beyond the grave, like yeah, Skibidi toilet persisted until like the year 40,000. I'm just gonna reincarnate, delete the entire archives, and then go back to rest. That's gonna be my goal. Oh shit, that's actually a pretty good book idea, or like a comic idea. It's like you you're part of like this generation of like something terrible happened. Like I don't know if it's a war or like really bad history or some shit, and like you prayed that like after 100 years, thousands of years, like this will not be remembered, and then like when you suddenly wake up your conscience, like you're dead, but like your consciousness like wakes up and like you see like the same mistakes that you prayed wouldn't be carries over until like the year 50,000 or some shit, and then like you force yourself to reincarnate on the mission that like you will not let this happen again. Like your mission now is like instead of like praying to stop that like future generations will do better, like you force yourself to reincarnate just so you can show people of that generation how to do it or how to be better. That's actually a pretty interesting idea. Couldn't be me though. Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think this is much better that it's wider. Yeah, but I guess like because of this parts particularly, like this part particularly, like when you sit down, would shut out the. As I'm assuming, is very baggy. Like if he were standing, this would be very form fitting. But since he is, mm, maybe it's not as baggy as I don't know. Someone left Bongo in the other server. God, I want to drink water. Okay, note to self to bring like bottled water whenever I stream. Okay, there's like a. I should really like set up a stream a music stream playlist for like when I'm concentrating, and so that I can like draw without me having to like talk as much. God, it's actually like now that because I'm aware that this is being recorded, like I'm also aware of when there's silence. There's dead air. I wish I could play my music, but unfortunately I do not want to test the YouTube gods. I do not want to test the somewhat smart algorithm. You know, speaking of the somewhat smart bots, so there's this old Pinoy meme based off of one of the classics of anime, Yu Yu Hakusho. It's called Ghost Python. And in that video, I kid you not, and it's like 17 years at this point, last I checked. It's old. It's like really old. 17 or 11 years. Can't remember. Anyways, it's a really old video. Kid you not, within the first 10 seconds, there is a dick that appears on screen. And until now, the video is still up. No one has like reported it for nudity. No one has like. I swear, like the moment it gets taken down, I am going to assume it is either the bot got really smart to the point that it actually recognized a 240p dick in the video, or someone reported it that's not from the Philippines. I will assume either of those two. It's just so funny that like YouTube's bots, they're so like sensitive to like nudity or profanity, but like you have this 17 like 10 year plus old video that's still up online, and that's not like under like 4 kids or whatever. It blatantly shows a dick. Dagot na may tatong sisiw. It's funny. I find it funny. Crude, yes. Funny, debatable. At that point, it's just like part of like general Pinoy meme culture, especially in my generation. And I was able to get away with like playing it in class when I was high school. I think it was like third year or second year. Like I told my homeroom teacher, like, oh miss, can we like watch Ghost Fighter? And then she was like so enthusiastic. It was like, oh, Ghost Fighter, it was part of my childhood. Like, yeah, okay, that's great, nice. So then I played it. And it was like, the first word from Taguro was like, anong gentle. Gusto mo ba makita ang aking dragon? Dragon na may tatong sisiw. And she saw it, and she's like, Oi! Pat! What is this? I mean, I didn't get in trouble for it, thankfully. I didn't get in trouble. Because, like, I was already I was already known as a troublemaker. So it's funny, like, when the people who are known to be troublemakers do something bad that would otherwise normally get a normal student in trouble. But for a known troublemaker, like, this is just like a Monday or a Tuesday for them. And like the teachers just like let it slide. God, I have the school I grew up in was a very weird place. I'll tell you that much. I think the weirdest thing that my school has ever done. God, can I say it? I mean, it's old, but like my batch, my high school batch, is known as the batch that changed the handbook, and it's for a very stupid reason. So for our senior prank, we wanted to do something that was like, harmless, didn't bother anyone, didn't hurt anyone, and didn't disrupt classes or whatever. Like, we didn't want to do anything stupid. Like we were wise beyond our years. So the only reasonable thing could that we could do that was still pretty funny was the boys and the girls switch uniforms for like one lunch break, and then maybe go to class with the switched uniforms. Like the guys would wear the skirts and then the girls would wear the pants. That was it. And so like when we pulled it off, a bunch of faculty like of course like they were playing along with it. They were like, "Oh, that's really funny." I went up to like several teachers and then they were like, "You know what? That suits you." I was like, "Yeah, thank you, miss." It was a fun time, and then like our head prefect, like started like shouting at us, and like the vice principal also like was like reprimanding people, like telling them to get their ass back there so that she could take names. And like this was like a full on like scream fest. Like it felt like the end of the world. So like what happened was like majority of us just scrambled like in different directions trying to, and then like she shouted something like we'll check the CCTV as well later. So like you know that thing in like Hitman where like you try to avoid the cameras and avoid getting detected. Like our senses like collectively sharpened, and like we were trying to look around corners and whatnot, trying to find like blind spots in the camera. So we settled in like in one of the more remote buildings within our campus, and like me and my friends we just like switched uniforms then and there, and then we like snuck back into like our classrooms like nothing ever happened. But like they then reinforced that idea like, oh yeah, they'll check the camera, so like we had to come clean. I had to come clean. It was funny, but yeah, that's sort of what happened. Oh shit, did someone view my... No way. Someone viewed my thing. And then they left. They left after 5 seconds. No. Aw. Oh well. It's okay. It's one of those it is what it is. God, I was like joking to my friend as well. Like, if ever like it were to be awkward, like in chat, like no one's chatting, just me talking to myself. Like I would talk to a bot, like a bot that spams like, "Oh, you want to grow your subscriber count? Here, click on this link." I would talk to it. I would just like, because like my thinking is like, right, someone is behind that account. There is someone manning this bot, like even if it's automated, right? Someone's managing it, and they're gonna see like, oh, my bot wasn't kicked out. So then they hop onto my stream, and then that's when I trap them. That's where I get them. Go after the source of the bot man. Hello, Mr. Botman. Welcome to my stream. You're in for a wild ride. Okay, chat. I promise I will prepare like a proper like on-stream playlist. I will. I will prepare a proper on-stream playlist that contains like commercial-free music that I can play. Although you know what, I will say I'm doing so surprisingly well for like streaming by myself, like to no viewers. I feel like I can just keep talking by myself. There's something liberating about just like putting your thoughts out there without like the worry of, I mean, of course it's being recorded, but like without the worry of anyone ever really hearing them, I guess. Like all of my words are probably just gonna get shoved into a corner of the internet for as far as that the internet will be existing. I don't know. It's for me. It's kind of liberating because I'm really used to like listening more to my friends talking, like listening to their stories. So like having that kind of like pace change. It's also very nice. It's also very nice. Okay, maybe I should like fold the armor a bit here. You know, there I it's on my Twitter, but like I did a commission recently for my friend. Destiny 2. I did it for him and I'm really glad that it turned out so well that he liked it. Because it was also my first time doing like anything complicated like with armor. And like I was testing out like I don't know if he knows this, but hello. I was testing out so many new things. Like it was also the first time first opportunity I got to like make card art or art that will go on a card eventually. I don't know if he still plans to do that, or maybe like that's a idea that he shafted for another time, which is fair, understandable. But like I made it in like 4K resolution because like my thinking was like, okay, if I make it as big as I could, as I reasonably can, then there should be no problem when it comes to like translating the design eventually to something smaller like a card. So that's where I kind of where I was in like headspace wise when I thought of that those illustrations because it was supposed to be like him and his brother's character. And I know the both of them, so it's like it was a very personal as well, and like I was glad that I could make something for them. I'm glad it turned out very nice in the end as well. Okay, maybe I should like move. Is it bad that I kind of wanna the how do I put it? Like I kind of want to find like a VC where I know like okay these guys are just chilling and not like doing anything other than drawing or just like vibing. Hop in and be like, "Hi guys, can I stream here? Because I need like dead air. I need something to fill the dead air." No, 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 no. That's okay. It's an intrusive thought, and I wouldn't want to put it. I wouldn't want to put that kind of pressure on other people. Because at the end of the day, like I would want people to watch for what I talk about and what I say. I mean, like, yeah, like the interactions that I have with others is really, really nice as well. Like, I also, like, this whole thing that I'm setting up right now is really just to see, like, okay, how much can I entertain people while I'm by myself? I mean, no one's chatting as far as I know. There's, like, only, like, one view at this point, and, like, their average view duration was, like, 5 seconds. Damn. God, so many people are playing Power World. I want to play Power World. Power World looks cool. Okay, hold on. There seems to be. So it's something more like that. Can I actually like just I said I would finish this in like the next two streams. I think that's gonna turn into three. With the rate that it's kind of going, it might actually turn into three or four. Oh yeah, there's also another thing that I've been like getting into, or not really getting into, but like I've been like really grinding at, which is Persona 3 Portable. Not the horrible like remaster port. Like I play on the very legal emulator, but legal by I don't know Sony or big company standards. But yeah, I've been playing P3P on emulator. I'm trying to rush it. Not really rush it, but like I'm trying to finish it as fast as I can before P3R comes out. And I don't think I will be able to finish it by that time. But like I'm trying to see where I can fit it, how until where I can finish before it comes out. And like I was talking about it with my friend where like he wants to like go in completely blind. Like he's played P3P before, but like it's been such a long time that the series is basically fresh to him. So like he's going at it like with a fresh pair of eyes, whereas I would like to like see, okay, what's the differences between both versions, all three versions if I could help it, but like I currently play on the phone for my I turned my phone into an emulation device, and I don't think there's a reliable PS2 emulator for the phone for Android at the moment. So yeah, no, there is that. Wait, sorry. If you guys can hear like me sniffing, that's me sniffing my like poishan. I don't. It's like poish. I'll just spell it. I don't even know how to pronounce it. If I'm pronouncing it properly, I mean, it's like poi. Sian. Yeah, like the stick, the stick thing. The chapstick looking thing. Like I'm sniffing it because like I feel like my nose is getting a bit clogged and stuffy. Yeah, still just one viewer with 5 seconds of watch time. Oh, that's so funny. Man, literally just like popped in. I don't know what I was doing at the time. It dipped out after 5 seconds. Jeez. I advertised this to Twitter. Oh shit! I didn't advertise it to fucking Facebook. No, but at the same time, like I don't wanna. I didn't message any of my personal like friend chats because this is a very late time for me to stream, and I don't wanna suddenly be like, "Oh hey guys, like can you please hang out in my stream? Please, I need viewers." Like I know it's very late and it's a Friday. People came back from their 9 to 5s, so they would probably want to just take a take a snooze, whereas I'm kind of doing this. Okay, not really for what. Yeah, it's for watch time. Watch time and consistency. But like the most important part is like I'm not really forcing myself because I still do want to get this guy done. I do want to get him done. God, imagine after this, like I suddenly get like an influx of people like, oh hey, can you draw this? from Final Fantasy 14. To that I say fuck yeah, bring it on. I think I showed like Tenshi's my friend Tenshi's work like that he did on Final Fantasy 14. Like the guy is also a very detail oriented person, and like the amount of detail that he had to do was very painful. And then he was like telling me, "Do you really want to do the like the very intricate engravings, Pats?" It's like fuck yeah. Like okay, there's another viewer. There are two view, and he stuck around for like 1 minute. Okay, hello. So he was saying like, "Do you really want to do this to yourself, Pats?" I'm like, "Fuck yeah, bring it on." Because like, okay, I have kind of proven to myself that I can do this, like very intricate or very detailed work, simply because of this one character. Well, not one, but like these two characters. My friends like my friend and his brothers like characters from Destiny. Like this is my friend's character, the warlock. No, the Titan. Sorry. Like he was fine, because he had like a lot of big surfaces, big shapes, but like getting like that subtle detail, especially here, the creases. Like if I were to bump up the saturation, actually, bump up the light. Okay, maybe not here. Well, like you can see, like I did put like effort into like creating like little details. And this was painful. Like how do I like show that subtle details while still like remaining a little bit obscure? Like getting that painterly look was also very annoying. Like this one, I opted for like artistic interpretation. I like. I mean, this boot is already pretty well rendered, so I was like, okay, I can leave the boot up to artistic interpretation. And like the rest is like, okay, yeah, yeah, it's I rendered the hell out of it, trying to make it distinct. So like I made this like lighter than the foreground, really putting in my environment knowledge. This one as well. This one, it's a funny story about this one. I I did not intend it for it to be this dark. Like when I was making it, like, I was showing progress to my friend. He kept saying it's not dark enough, and then I kind of told him like, yeah, I intentionally did it so that they could still see like the shadows and like the subtlety of like the folds of the form, but like like he wanted for like accuracy, and he really wanted the cloak to be close as black as possible. So it's like, ah, okay, fine, fine, I'll do it. So it is what you see here, but I'm telling you, I rendered the fuck out, especially this part, because his brother's character is female, and I was having a really hard time of how do I make this look female enough. And thankfully, like there is like some in the form that you can see that it is female, especially here. Like this one, the quality is kind of potato, but like the the metal that I had to. I did not use like a 3D render. Like I just like went ham on this, and I was like trying to think like, okay, I have to think of like the subtle lighting, the bounce light, and whatnot. And I think it came out really great. I think both of these came out really great. It was a pain though, especially this one. Because like there was a lot more intricate details on the mask that I couldn't get. Because I just did not really understand like how it was designed, and that's why like I love art books that showcase the breakdown of the design, especially like when it comes to smaller details like the patterns on the chest plate or like the helmet or whatever. I always appreciate those when like concept artists include notes like that. It makes my job so much easier. Well, alas, I couldn't find any reference art for it, so I kind of had to wing it, and this the result. Yeah, this is so in short, like I can do FF14 armor. Hi, you read chat? Oh no! Oh no! Fuck. My first chatter, and then it's like, God, I really need a second monitor, man. I really need a second monitor. Or at least like, my phone is low battery. I'm sorry. I should leave a notice like, hi, I only have one monitor. It'll take me a while to like read chat. I'm so sorry if like I couldn't like read your message on time, GD Cat. I hope you're still there. Or GD Cat, if you're there, like I'm sorry, like if I can't read chat right away. I mostly this is like my first time streaming at this hour, so I I usually have people on Discord with me that I talk to majority of the time. So like chat is pretty much just like, it's there, and like I get to read it when I do see, and then it's gone. Okay. Hi GD Cat. Man. Man. But it's okay. It is alright. It is an unfortunate thing, but it happens. Yeah, I should. Okay, I will pin a message. I think I can pin a message. Uh, I I only have one monitor, so it'll take me a while before I read chat. Thanks for understanding. Yeah, I should pin this like every time. Hold on. Can I? How do I pin? Oh no. Oh my God! Please, just let me pin message there. Message pins. I only have one more, so it'll take me a while before I read chat. Thank you for understand. Thanks for understanding. Yeah. No. The one guy that chatted that wasn't like someone I knew bounced immediately. Man, I do not do good. It's kind of a little disheartening, but it's one of those like it is what it is moments. If GD Cat, you come back here, I will try to reach chat faster for you. Uh, okay. Anyways, as I was saying before GD Cat left. Alright, rest in peace, GD Cat. I'm so sorry. I couldn't read your message. When did he message that? Chat rate. When did he? It was around, yeah, 8 minutes ago, or roughly. Man, I had someone, a random guy that popped into my stream, chatted two things, bounced immediately. God. How long is my delay? Actually, yeah. How long is my delay? Okay, this is throwing me off. I'm gonna unmute. I'm gonna mute the my own stream. There's like a. How do I reduce delay? Should I reduce delay? Or like is the delay inevitable? Okay, based from this. Okay. 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 Yeah, man, this is gonna be finished in like 5 other streams. Yeah, I think I'm honestly approaching that vocal and mental exhaustion of like, okay, I want to shut up and just like focus on finishing this. Okay, so I'm actually like some introspection. Like I'm actually starting to see that like if I have other people with me, like they can like take over some of the dead air that might come when I'm like, focused on finishing this. But like if I am by myself, I I have to look at I end up like checking chat more because GD cat, come back, please. Please come back. Or if you can't come back, that's okay. If you can spread the word that hey, I can do environments like illustrations, concept art. You can spread the word, please. Do so. Okay, hold on. Let me just. So I'm also trying to see if you guys heard me like slap my electric fan. Don't worry about it. Um, trying to see if I can. God, ever since like the one guy chatted, like I keeps checking back on chat more than me just like talking to myself. Cause like, oh yeah, I could have had interaction with viewers, but then like, no, I'm interacting with myself. I am a bad streamer. I failed. I failed, guys. I failed. Fucking failed. No, it's okay. There is a learning curve to streaming. There is a learning curve, and I will get over that learning curve. Ever steep that might be. Oh, like random tangent because like I've been getting so into like FF14's design style. Like it made me try out like Harvestella, like one of like Square Enix's IPs. I like okay, Harvestella. I like Harvestella, but then I like the design, the world building of Harvestella, but the gameplay is kind of boring. Like the farming isn't even that. Like I expected a farming RPG like you know which like Rune Factory, but then it wasn't much of a farming RPG. And like the RPG, it felt like a half baked idea. I haven't finished it because like the gameplay is too fast for it to be a farming RPG, and it feels too slow to be like a traditional RPG. That's how I feel about it, at least. I don't know if my opinion and assessment of it is correct, but like that's genuinely how I feel about like Harvestella. Like I got it for the Switch. It looks great on the Switch, don't get me wrong. And it has like better performance than Rune Factory 5. But like I still prefer Rune Factory 5 over Harvestella because of how fun and endearing like the characters are. And also the gameplay. Like if not for like the frame rate drops, it would be pretty okay. Like for what it is, which is a farming RPG. Like the gameplay is fine. I kind of have gripes with like the capture system. It makes things like gathering like monster parts though like much more reliable than just like slaughtering several thousand monsters from like a gate, like spawn camping. I remember like in the old like Rune Factory one. Like that's another game that I am still in the middle of completing. This is Rune Factory one. I think I'm at the dungeon where like you have to, in order to open the gate, you have to harvest like a bunch of crops. Like you have to plant crops inside the dungeon, and then that's when the gate will open. But like I got lazy at that point because like all of the previous dungeons, like okay, I get like a new sword, and then like I Dark Souls the shit out of like the bosses. And like when I was a kid, I played it on the original DS. Like to me, like those bosses were hard, but then like as an adult, like they were the easiest things that I've ever encountered. Like yeah, their moves were spammy, but like I don't know. It's like one of the perks of like growing up. No, not really perk, but like one of the interesting things about growing up and then like going back to your childhood game. So you see like how simple things are in reality. Okay, let me, because I think okay, based from this concept art, they are meant to be of equal size. It's just that the rough concept was very blown out of proportion a little bit, which is fine. You get the design, you get the aesthetic, and then this is the cleaned up version. You get the energy of the design. Man, I had 3 concurrent viewers, but the average duration is like what? Hey, actually, this is better than the first one. The first one only stuck around for 5 seconds. Last two like stuck around for much longer. I will consider that a fucking win today. And I only advertised it to Twitter. That is very interesting. Mm-hmm. God, I can't wait to like just like go over this footage again. Ah shit. Yeah, I have to edit like yesterday's or the other day's uh live stream, so I have to cut something out. Uh, but yeah, it's no biggie. It's no biggie. It's kind of a pain because like I don't know how to use the in editor YouTube Studios in house editor. I don't know if it's slow for me because like I had like OBS and whatnot on when I tried to edit. So I think I'll edit it tomorrow, like when this is like fresh. Okay, yeah, note to self, I'll have like a pinned message where it's like, yeah, I it takes a while for me to read chat. Please understand. I only have one monitor. I only have one monitor in a phone that's like on, I wouldn't say on its last legs. But like I want it to last. I want my phone to last so I don't have it on like my phone. You know, an idea popped into my mind because I don't want to draw all of the details of this stupid armor. Like I'm thinking, what if I intentionally leave some parts missing? And then like in lore explanation, because so much time has passed and he is basically an old guy. That's why he is missing parts of the armor's design. The armor's original design. I mean, it works. I think it could work. Is it stupid and lazy? Fuck yeah, it is. But like the whole reason I'm doing this, it's a gift. But like, I know it's a gift for a friend. I'm not getting paid for it, but like, I kind of wanna still deliver quality, even if like I'm not getting paid for it. Like, I would like to get paid for a lot of my work, but like right now I'm kind of still recovering from that exhaustion of like drawing for a living. And I still want to continue. But like right now it's like I I need time to like draw for myself more. And I think like a good middle ground of like, okay, without falling into like my weird ass like tastes and whatnot. Like I draw for other people still, like close friends and like good colleagues, close friends, good friends, yeah, and people I've known personally. Like that's what I plan to do. Like I draw for free for them. Like, hey, do you need a new wallpaper or something? And it gives me that opportunity of like, okay, I'm still in my mind like I'm working for a client. Like that's kind of my mindset, but like I'm not getting paid for it, but that's okay because I know this person, and this is a gift, and I'm not gonna half-ass. It's kind of like what what I did with like the Destiny 2 commission as well. Like I went all like ham on that thing, and it turned out great. And I was like really proud of it. It was like one of the few pieces from 2013, 2023, but I'm sorry, 2023 that I'm really proud of. I know there's an option to pop out chat, but like it's not like watching videos from like because I'm using Opera GX and it's not like watching videos from like the minimized window on the side where like it just keeps playing and it's there because every time like I go back to this program like it just like hides behind it, and I don't know how to like make it so that it just stays on top of everything. When I figure that out, that's when like I'll be able to reach out more. But like for now, like I'm sorry, GD Cat. Please come back. I promise I'll read your messages on time. Oh man, I'm kind of just losing my fucking mind. Like I haven't already lost my mind. Ah. Okay. Let's see. Let's see. No, I'm kind of just putting it out there, but nothing chat will ever say will actually hurt me. And then like one viewer comes in, it's like, oh hi viewer, hi random chatter, or if ever I don't know. Like yeah, just putting it out there. Like nothing chat will probably ever say will hurt me in the near future. So like, I showed this to my mom. Literally with not even 10 seconds of me talking, she was like, "Ay ang boring. Dapat yun or your video has to be at least like 20 minutes long max." It's like, yeah, mom, you. This is YouTube live streaming. This is not long form video content. I would like to make like long form content. But like I think right now, because I've tried it when I was like making the script for like the Targon illustration. I think it's still here, of course. But like when I was making that, like I had to not only like remember, oh yeah, I have to record the time lapse for the time lapse footage for like the drawing, but I also have to edit it, and then I had to do so many things, in script writing especially. Like how do I make it? I had to think of things even though like at the end of the day like it was overridden was just do it. Because if I were to go in that spiral of like perfectionism, nothing would get done. And I think that's what kind of killed like all my future video plans. Because I was like, I have to record this, I have to record. Yeah, so at the end of the day, I feel like the the technique that works for me is just doing it. If I want to do something, I'll do it. Even if it's like, even if it's not in the best form that I can deliver it in, I will just do it because I want to do it. You can avoid the rougher points of professional game development. Oh, sorry, I'm reading out loud. No, I won't read it out loud. Okay. Okay, this is taking quite a long while. Longer than I thought. I think before I work on this again, because like, okay, the line work right now just needs to be cleaned up a bit more. Like I'm not gonna draw over it. I'm not gonna draw over everything again, because it's gonna get painted over anyways. So like I'm just gonna clean up the edges, clean up the forms. Like once that's done, it's on to like rough painting, and then from the rough painting, like I can like refine it from there. That's kind of been like my style, working so far, and I think it like works for me, especially like when I'm working on like more personal pieces. But like it is incredibly time inefficient, I will say. I There are things that I would like to optimize, but like at the same time, it's like I this this is very relaxing for me. So it's a balance. It's a balance. Okay. I think I can. God, is there like a? Is there a drawing where like they just remove the arm? They just cut away the arm. I'm actually getting so annoyed with understanding how to understand this chest plate. Ah, okay, hold on. Uh-huh. Okay, okay. I think I'm understanding how it works. I think I get it. How the armor actually works. Yeah, okay, I think this is how the chest plate is supposed to go. My understanding. I actually have no fucking clue, man. Wait, is this how the chess play is supposed to go? No, it's not. Is it? Holy shit! Wait. Gotta. God, it is like 1:10 over here. Like, I really want to play Persona 3, but at the same time, I have to wake up super early. Is this how the chess play is supposed to go? Or is this the shin guard? It's the shin guard. Grr. So annoyed. Why? Yoshi P, please. Oh wait, who made this? Takahashi. I'm not familiar with their full name. I'm so sorry, Pure, but please, sir. Uh, damn it. Damn it. Damn it. I guess I'm. Okay. Lineart progress. I'm not done. Man. This is why I don't do line art, but at the same time, like. Ah. This is so weird. I don't know. Maybe like when I start to like polish it up and start looking less weird. I don't know. It's like the idea of like an elf that has grown facial hair is just so alien. It's just such an alien idea, an alien concept. But like the story that I want to tell here is like it's gotten they've they've been essentially they've lived for such a long time that they actually just grew facial hair. And like the reason why elves just generally did not have facial hair is because they didn't like live long enough to, actually grow it out. Or like they've been keeping themselves like prim, proper, and like this guy, like the passage of time is so far into the future that he just like stopped taking care of himself. Actually, yeah, like that's also a thing that I need to show in his armor. Something I wish the concept art would also include is where are the intricate details. I mean, there they are, but like uh, translating them to 3D is such a pain. The way it's like let me say a rough and like where I think the where it should go. No, no. Mm-hmm. Gotta add the squish to the armor. Because let's face it, armor does not clip through. Does not clip through. Something I want to try. Like maybe like I'll ask like my friend, one of my other friends, like if they need a wallpaper, and I just like make them Warhammer stuff. Like, that's one thing that I wanted to try. Huh. I don't know. What does it actually say though? If I open, no. If I like open something, it said show on OBS. Okay, it doesn't. Okay. So you guys aren't gonna see my secret files. Oh. Okay, how long have I been streaming for? 2.5 hours. Holy shit. By myself on VC. That's a goddamn new record. Man, honestly, I'm just G to end it here. I'm happy. I'm happy with with this. Yeah, it's like go looking back at like when I was like doing like more when I was focused more on like video creation. Like just the thought of like making a script was already a pain and took a lot of time because like I had to think in my mind like, okay, how do I make this sound interesting instead of just saying whatever. Like the recording, the editing is such a pain. Speaking of editing, I have to edit the live stream from yesterday or the other day. I really need to keep track. I'll do that like when I come back from the market, from the palengke. Gotta remember as well that there. Yo, for real though, like in reality, like this kind of armor would hurt a lot because like of the sharp edges. I think I'll smoothen that out in post. I'm trying to keep in mind like the slouching of the cloth because he is resting on a bench. I don't know if I should add the sword as well beside him. Like have a sword, a big old sword, just like resting on him. I think I'll do that for later. Like once I've like refined this guy. Yeah, this is actually just gonna take up like several streams worth. It's gonna be fun. This is actually just gonna take up several streams worth. God, this is taking so long. Okay, hold on. I just gotta. Why is FF14 armor so like impractical? And for real though, like with all of these sharp edges, like the opponent wouldn't even need to like touch you. Like the moment you fold your arms or cross your arms together, boom, that's an instant bleed. But it looks cool as hell though, so. Okay. Okay. Won't get into it too much now. Because my brain is actually melting and I want to play a little bit of Persona 3 Portable. God, Bongo's still in the other VC. Holy shit. Okay. I think we can wrap it up here. Let's take a screen cap of this. Okay, so that's it for today. For me, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to hit like, and subscribe, and don't forget to smash that bell icon. You know, I finally remembered where I heard the term subscribe from. It's Call Me Kevin. I was watching his old I was watching his old videos, like the Jim Pickens ones. I forgot which Sims playthrough it was, but like I think it was like when they introduced like the content creator pack. And then his tagline for Jim Pickens is like, "Don't forget to like and subscribe." Well, I think I'm gonna steal that. Thank you, Call Me Kevin. You've birthed yet another semi-chaotic art streamer. I don't know. I'm still thinking of how the direction I want to take this. I mean this channel, my brand. Oh, branding. Oh, you gotta think about branding. I don't know. I'll think about it when I get there. Right now, I'm kind of just like having fun with it. And you know, hopefully like some of the companies I applied to would notice me. Like if you're watching the stream, hello, hi. Please look at my application. uh yes, anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and I will see you all next time. Ta-da. Toodles. I'm sorry, GD Cat. Hopefully you join next stream. Wait, I'll chat it here. I'm so I'm so sorry I couldn't read your mess. What if I pin this as like a message to GD Cat? Oh, someone's playing like a Dragon Infinite Wealth. Anyways, my one chatter that stayed on for like 1 minute and 56 minutes. I think maybe it was the only one to chat. I'm going to pin this message in memory of you. The one that got away. Play spin message. I really need to check the timestamp for like this. In memory of. Okay, anyways, I'm stalling. Bye bye. See ya, see ya, see ya. And